Hello folks, welcome back to the Pyro podcast. There's nothing that is so amazing than you joining again like today, and I'm so proud of all of you. Hapo kwenye umeka, hapo kwenye umesimama, wherever kwenye unakunywa wifi, whatever you're doing right now, it is very important, and I really appreciate when you tune in to the Pyro podcast. Today, a beautiful day, and I'm joined by a very beautiful lady who is very elegant, by the way, and I'm so glad to have her around today in this podcast, and we are going to talk about something that affects each and every one of us, but then atakuwa natupatia the opinions of the ladies side, most of the opinions from the ladies side, na the general society aspect on the issue of self-love and self-care at a large aspect. I know especially my boys wengi amwelewangi stuff, but then we are here to learn today. Sally,
yes.
Thanks for joining us today. And you can do a very small introduction of yourself, a biodata of yourself, alafu tuambie that funny fact about you, right? Yes, you can take your time.
So hi guys, I'm Salome Kamau. I am a mathematician. I am a data scientist. I am someone who is very passionate about self-love and self-care. I also do events, and I am really glad to be here. I remember I shared my idea a few weeks ago, and I am glad to be here.
Wow. So tuseme technically you wear many hats, si ndio?
Yes.
Many hats, and I'm so actually nimebambika na hiyo story. One thing nazataka kujua tukianza. First of all, ujatuambia your funny fact, utatuambia your funny fact, and then uniambie how do you balance mathematician, data scientist, etc, all of a sudden event planner. Yeah, you can shed some light on us, alafu tujue. Yeah.
Fun fact about me is that I sikasirikangi for long.
Oh.
Like ukinikasirisha sahi
ni kidogo tu.
By the time jioni inafika mimi hata nitakuwa nishasahau hiyo story.
So tuseme nikikuwa best yako, the best thing naweza fanya ni nikikubo I walk away.
Yes.
And then I come back later.
Yeah, we will talk about it.
But then
after zimetulia.
Wow.
Yes.
But then I affecting in a way?
Not really. Like I feel it's better niki have some time kwanza think about whatever has happened. But I see kasirikangi for long. That is the one thing I know about myself for the longest time now.
Yes. Wow. Yes. That's so amazing. In situations kwenye umejipata in a situation yenye, yes, you need to respond to something, but then ushakasirika. So utaji excuse ama utafanyaje technically juu kuna places zenye ukikasirika bado unafaa kurespond like that feedback.
At times I'm afraid because naonanga I can rush into a decision that I will regret later. But I always have that one thing, nikikasirika na jambanga, just calm down. I breathe in and out. Then we now start thinking about
so it works. The breathing in and out.
Breathing in and out really works. But no siku umevuka mipaka. Ukivuka mipaka tena, you know,
uta fight back.
Sipendi kuongelesha watu vibaya. Yes.
Wow.
So I don't think nitashinda nikisumbuana na wewe. Ushaongea chenye umesema, you'll just go then and be here thinking about whatever you have said, but I won't talk back to you.
Wow. Trust me, that's a new one. With this just cancer kwanga hivyo, that's a very new one. So you can tell us like una balancing is the old stuff being a mathematician, a data scientist. Did you data science? I think sasa coding iko hapo mingi kadhaa, si ndio?
Yeah, coding ni mingi. I am not really a perfect data scientist, but I am still niko kwa barabara. I am almost
heading there, si ndio?
Yes.
Interesting.
But I started coding when I was in first year. And at first sikuwa naona haja ya coding. So when tulikuwa tuna progress with our course, that is when I realized I am really needed in the society. And I got an interest of get to know more about data science. It reached a point I quit for some time. I needed to take a break from coding and everything because I felt I was doing something I was introduced to, but not something I wanted.
I see.
So I took some time to think about it. Then after some time, nikakuja nikaona yes, it is needed in my class work. And that is when I came back to it. But right now, I feel like focusing on my passion, which is event management, and I did my diploma. I don't know whether I'm doing a degree. I still don't know. But event management is something that I love.
So hiyo ndo kama your passion sasa.
Wow. Being a mathematician ni kitu ilianza tu from kitambo. Even if it's not what I wanted to do in campus, I still ventured into that side. But it's a good place to be.
A good place to be.
Yes. How I balance it is when it comes to classwork, I really do a lot of the classwork and the data science. At my free time, I do code, but not all the time. But nowadays, because I am into event management, I come up with ideas of what I want to, an event I would like to have, and write some few things I would want in my event. Then from there, we shall know what to do about it. Yes.
Wow. So, kitu mimi unaweza nifanyia favor mimi sasa as Pook. One thing you can do me a favor. Ile event yenye itakuwa free, but umeorganize. Hiyo ndo ni invite mazee juu. Actually, I'd love to be there and see what you do as a person, by the way. Okay. So interesting. So, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And you're looking elegant as always.
Thank you.
And I hope it's going to be a fruitful session, sindio?
Yeah, it will.
Yes. So, talking about self-care and self-love. Kuna kwanga na ile opinion yako, opinion ya society. So, tutaanza na yako. Like, what is self-care or self-love to you at a wide aspect? Yeah. Na pia, sorry to cut you. Na pia, how significant it is to us. Najua si ni Gen Z, sindio? So, kuna vitu zingine tunaweza angalia, for example, taking an example ya nikiambiwa ati I should be doing self-care. Maybe naweza ona hii time ningekuwa nafanya kitu kingine, sindio? So, why should I do that? Why is it significant to me?
Self-care to me is the actions or things you do that maintain your mental, physical, and emotional well-being. That is what I term as self-care. When it comes to self-love, I feel that self-care is something you do while practicing self-love. And I think, okay, to me it's important because I feel it makes me make decisions quickly because I know what I want. It helps me understand myself better. It helps me to know what to do and what not to do, to know the things to prioritize and not to prioritize. Yes, I think that is why Gen Zs should really focus on self-care and self-love, because I feel in this society right now, us as Gen Zs, we are going through a lot, and we can really balance whatever we are feeling by what we think of, by what we are doing. If you practice self-love and self-care, there are things you won't do. There are things you will see hata ufanye ina haja, they won't take you anywhere.
For sure.
So I feel that it is really important in our society.
Everybody should try.
Yeah, actually everybody, whether you're a Gen Z, whether ulizaliwa which year, I feel kila mtu anafaa akifocus on self-love. Because me, in my mind, I always tell myself every day, nobody will love me more than I love myself. Nobody will do. Yes, but now ikifika ni humans, ile design najipenda sahi. Hata sijui.
Like hakuna mtu mwingine you can never imagine.
But ndio nifike hapa, when I started my self-love journey, I was going through a lot. And kitambo, the Salome huko nyuma never used to focus on her. I used to do things not to please people actually, but I used to sacrifice a lot for people and forget that I am also in this world. So like I keep our watu wengine mbele, then I don't focus on myself.
Ndo usiniache sana. This time nilikuwa na prioritize other people. Was it for approval ama ni kitu yenye ilikuwa kwa roho huko unajua?
I feel ni kitu ilikuanga ndani yangu and I wasn't able to kujua how to go about it. So I used to take like hata ukuje na a small issue aje, I'll make sure I help you no matter how financially unstable I am. I will try as much as possible. Like I one thing I know, I don't like seeing people suffer, and if you're my friend, spendi kuona ukiumia. So like I really get out of my way to help you. And I felt that is one thing nilikuja kurealize it is really affecting me. And that is when I started my self-love journey. I'm currently around 7 months since I started. Yeah, and imekuwa na ups and downs. Unajipata na hiyo situation, you want to sacrifice, but you keep telling yourself no, it's not that important. Kama sina wow. Like there's no way I can nianze kukopa tena na utaniacha nikilipa hiyo deni and there's nothing utanipatia. So like I told myself and I trained myself to always prioritize myself. And in everything I always think about what I want first. Yeah, and it has been a good journey.
So from what I hear, actually, ni kama kindness was like a personality to you, sindio?
Yeah.
Now you're deviating from the kind you're changing. Squeeze sasa ni wewe, you're at the center. Like, do you ever feel like, ama do the people ulikuwa unasaidianga kitambo, when they meet the new Salome, the new you right now, wanakuanga na issues, do they find it hard to understand whatever you're doing, ama do you explain to them that this thing right now, hiyo time nyingine nilikuwa najiforce, nilikuwa najipush too much, and right now I'm not doing that, ama una survive aje?
I don't think I see ati right now I'm selfish, ama no, I am still the kind Salome, but right now I have boundaries. There are things I won't do ndio tu nikufurahishe. Hata kama sikuwa na kuna zile tu ulikuwa unafanya unasema tuacha tu niokole beshte yangu. But sasa hii I always told myself that in as much as you're always there for someone, make sure you're there for yourself first. So that is one thing that keeps me going. And for my friends wenye wamekuwa na wenye wamenipata kwa hii journey, ama wenye tulianza na wao from that then, they actually understand me right now, because si ati nimekuwa different sana, nimeje sana najua ni boundaries gani napaswa kufika, but I am always there to help.
Wow. That's so amazing. One of the things zenye zinakwanga, especially talking about from my end, ni many of the times hatujuangi kwenye boundaries zinafika, si ndio? Hatujuangi the limits kwenye zinafika. So as a person, maybe unaweza kwa kutushedia some lights on what you do as a person for self-care, maybe mentally, physically, psychologically, and whatever. Iso the all areas what you do as a person, and then kutoka hapo ndo tutaangalia the limits, how you manage the limits. Umesema kuna point unaweza saidiana, kuna point unaweza saidiana, si ndio? So folks, we are taking a quick break. Alafu after the break tutakuwa na discuss, our friend here Sally atakuwa anatuambia the things anafanyanga for self care, na pia tuambie the common day routine and many other things. Of course, this is a good conversation. I hope you're loving it as much as I am. And kama uja subscribe, consider subscribing, and don't watch this alone. Share to your friends, and above all, sikia maana ni comment, sindio, on the opinions of the same. So we're taking a quick break. We'll be back after the break. Welcome back. So Sally, what do you do for personal self-care? Ikwe mentally, ikwe health-wise, ikwe mental wellness, ikwe physical, psychologically, what have you? Hizo zote venye watu wanafanyanga zinakuwa mingi, si ndio? So what do you do? And also I like it ukituambia what your typical day, like that typical day, ikwe weekend, ikwe Monday, like schedule yako inakuanga aje, si ndio? Unaamka saa ngapi, unafanya nini until ulale, si ndio? Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
I'll start with my day first. What I do, I wake up at around 5:30, nikisikia usingizi sana naamka 6.
Naamka 6.
But hiyo ndio masaa yangu.
5 am ilikulemea kabisa uwezani hiyo maneno.
Kidogo mimi sikimbii, so hiyo 30 minutes ya watu wanakimbia.
Uliachana nayo. Interesting.
So yeah, I wake up at 5:30. The first thing I do when I wake up kwanza ni sasa nimesikia alarm. So nile una load ya asubuhi.
Mwili adapt bado.
Imezoea tu ina load too,
okay.
But it doesn't take long. So after around 5 minutes I pray. I connect with God kidogo. Then after that I listen to a mindset coach I love very much. She really inspires me, especially about the self-care, and she really focuses on women because she also has a very bad experience. But it's a good thing.
So mtu kama msifai kumsikiza. Like
no, you can, because juu anaongea kuhusu self love, it takes
akona some polyandry na like that hatred issues.
No.
So ako fiti
kabisa.
Yeah.
But ana focusingi sana on women. Because ana feel there is a gap that women walieka hapo katikati. So like she's trying to bring women closer to whatever she loves doing.
To men
Stonga sana.
Okay. Okay.
After that I take a shower. Or read a book. Depends na masaa venye imeenda. Though hapo si itakuwa roughly 6:40. So kama hivyo have early class, sasa akili itakuwa ikifikiria hizo story.
Yeah.
So I'll just take a shower and go to class. But if I don't have a class, I'll read a book. I read maybe 2 chapters or 3 chapters. Plus unajua kuna book utasoma ikuache in suspense. So utakuwa
so
na scroll tu juu bado sina hard copy.
Yeah.
So after that I take a shower. Sasa siku imeanza. But huko saa after niliomba ndio nilitengeneza kitanda and everything. So after taking a shower is when I take my breakfast. I take my breakfast at around 8.
Yeah.
And kama leo nimeamka nikasikia nimemiss mayai. I will go buy the mayai. Si kila time kukoa comrade.
Yeah.
Kila time kukoa comrade.
Lakini mayai bado ni comrade.
It depends na venye unataka kuipika. So like I make sure I take good care of myself. So after having my breakfast, before having my breakfast, that is when I write my to-do list.
Yeah.
So after that tunapanga siku, tunajua what we'll be doing at a certain time. Then after that I go to class, kushughulika na assignments, cards and everything. Hang out with my friends, especially at lunchtime. Yeah, tunaenda maybe kuna story ya tukua tumesikia ya mtu fulani.
Yeah.
Ama my friends have an issue, or I personally have an issue.
You go
so
share.
Yeah, I go share with a friend. Get to know ideas zake, what advice yenye atanipea.
Yeah.
Then from there nitarudi shule because I do event management. Tapata maybe there's an event I am planning, so itabeba my afternoon evening.
Yeah.
So by around 7 nitakuwa nimemaliza, roughly 7:30. So I take a walk. Sometimes I love taking a walk after kila kitu.
Yeah.
But if ka jioni sina class, I'll take my walk hapo after lunch hour. But sometimes walks me upenda kani after lunch hour I go with friends. If I am not okay, like emotionally, mentally, I'll take it alone. Go brainstorm on what is happening and kukuwa na clear mind on what I should do about it. Alafu ikifika jioni, nikifika kwa nyumba, nimekuja na sapa yangu leo, maybe nimeamua kujitreat vizuri. Because I make sure no matter what food I'm eating, no matter how small it is, I make sure I treat myself very well. So kama ni kupika, umepika vizuri, yani umejituma kupika. Umepika vizuri, then after that you serve for yourself well. Usikulie kwa sufuria. Like ujiserve portion nzuri.
Nataka boichel.
No, hata sisi tunafanyanga hivyo.
Mnakulianga kwa sufuria. God, sisi kuja kwa sufuria for God's sake.
But inakuanga like unajiekea vizuri kama venye tu unaweza serve mgeni. Mtu akikuja kwako venye unaweza mtreat vizuri, ujitreat hivyo usikie venye anasikianga.
Wow.
So like I treat myself well. I love talking to my mom. I call my mom hapo tu between. Lazima nipewe venye home kumekuwa drama hapa na pale. Maybe talk.
So uko shule lakini uko nyumbani. Uko na update ya kila kitu.
Yeah. Or maybe my mom is going through something, we'll talk about it. Or maybe I have an issue, we'll talk about it. Then after that, we sleep we watch a movie. We watch a movie while eating.
Yeah.
We watch
entertainment.
Ni like episode 2 kamoja ka 20 minutes haraka. Maybe hata ni movie ushai watch ni ile tu keep akili busy as you eat. So like after that I get to sleep at around 10. Nikichelewa sana labda events ama meetings will take time. Tavaranda chelewa kulala. But I really make sure I get enough sleep before the next day starts. But I love ikifika asubuhi napenda kusoma hiyo kitabu. Like hiyo kitabu nasoma sahi na ni sikuanga fan wa vitabu. Hata my friends know about it.
So ni skill una develop sahi.
Hiyo ni kitu bado ina catch up. But I am glad I'm almost finishing my first book.
Wow.
Yes.
You mind sharing the book?
Yeah, it is about this is me letting you go. Ukisikiza hiyo topic.
Okay. Sitaki kuidigest venye iko itabidi tu inasoma na nielewe.
But venye inasema si venye imesoma heading kwa book it's totally different. Yeah.
I hope the me you are letting go is the bad you, right?
Yeah, it's about you like you the Salome. Okay, let me use myself. The Salome that
the old Salome
creating a new Salome. Now you're letting that Salome go. Or maybe you've been heartbroken, so you're healing from something, so you're just letting it go. No matter how small it is, that is it's about the book.
Wow. Interesting. You know, from one thing in the media is whatever your schedule is and whatever you do, especially in the mornings, it's motivation anymore. It's like in a discipline, right? So how do you maintain that discipline? No, usilapse juu. Hiyo ni kitu ngumu sana, si ndio? Yeah. It needs a lot of discipline. So how do you maintain the discipline itself?
As I've said, I love ikifika asubuhi. So like nikilala usiku na kwanga nimejiambia asubuhi nasoma. Nitaamka nikijua ni what's the activity. But inafikanga point I am very tired. Pang events rahisi. So let me use an instant like yesterday. Yesterday I had an event na nimeplan ya siku mbili. Imeni-drain excessively. And unapata times nimechoka huwa najiambia tu you know what asubuhi sasa it's 5:30 and I really don't feel like waking up. I just tell myself it's okay, let us have some enough rest ndio tuweze kukua na a good day ahead. So there are times I'll not really follow my schedule depending na chenye nimekuwa nikifanya. So if I have been very busy, to make sure nitosheke na usingizi before I start my day. But inafikanga juu nilishazoea hadi hiyo siku yenye nitamiss my morning routine nitasikia hapana hii siku haijaanza venye inafaa wewe. Inafikanga hivyo because kuna ile times tu utakuwa umechoka, yani unasikia uko very exhausted. So that time I will allow myself to sleep, but I always make sure isikue kama siku 4 zimefuatana. So like kama ni leo ninajua sikutosheka na usingizi vizuri leo, I'll make sure today I sleep very early at night.
Make up for it.
I make up for ndio nisi-miss my schedule. Because mtu usikia vibaya aki. Unasikia tu siku imeenda vibaya sana when you didn't do your routine.
So that's a typical day for you, sindio? Those are the things that you do for your self-care, sindio? Kuna the many ladies actually. Si attack the ladies, I'll talk about the men too. The men ladies, ukimuuliza what do you do for self-care? The first thing atakwambia mi nafanya skincare routine, nafanya air routine, nafanya what else?
Air routine, okay.
Kuna actually stem. But then anafanya air routine, but the air was very soft by the way. Juu ako mtu wa kusuka, unaona. So ni unaona nywele inakaa mzungu. So kuna mtu anafanya hiyo, na bado kuna mtu yeye anafanya mental routine whatever, anamkanga asome tu na kofiti. For the side of the boy child, any man ukimuuliza anakuambianga mi huenda gym se. Yeah. Wamsu ukimwambia like mkuu, consider kufanya nini? Haizi taka story kama hiyo. Balanced diet hajui ni nini, unaona? But then to that guy, going to the gym is self-care for him, si ndio? So do you find, kwa story yako sijasikia kwenye umesema skincare routine for example, si ndio? So do you compromise on those things ama you find them like they complement what you do as a person?
On my side, I am okay with skincare routine.
You're okay with it?
Yes, and actually I feel it's a nice thing to do. But also on my side, I have never tried it.
You have never tried it?
Hizo products, pesa kidogo tena.
Na kuna kienyeji bado hapa avocado.
Kienyeji pia bado hiyo sija consider. But nikiweza pata hizo product, it's something I want to try. Yes, and want to try.
Yeah.
But unajua it depends na the products. Not all products zitaingia na hiyo.
Yeah, for sure.
So like if I get a chance,
you will try.
Yeah, it is in my bucket. What I'm saying in my bucket list.
Yeah.
Siku mtu akiomuka hapa na pale.
Utafanya hizo vitu. After umepata bag, you'll be free now.
Now after that, you will be free. You had asked about my hobbies.
Yeah, your hobbies, yeah.
And my hobbies, oh my God. One thing I know about hobbies is that they change. They always change. Your hobbies will never be constant.
Yeah.
If I ask you what you are doing in class 8,
and what I'm doing right
now,
very different, for sure.
So I always tell myself, like, this year, Kianza, let me say this year, I noticed that my hobbies are different than last year's. I did not even understand why. But Nile, like right now, I feel like cooking is a very good thing for me.
Because you love food? Because you love treating yourself.
What's the point? Because I love treating myself, so nina feel
lazima try new dishes here and there.
We try new dishes. Ni kitu poa kufanya. Plus inakukipindi busy. Ushaipata unapika, alafu bison ulikuwa unaenda kuweka sukari, chumvi, nachukua sukari. Ushaijipata in such a state. Like mi huona inakuanga fiti, inakufanya ukue alert sana ukipika. And I also love nature walks a lot. Yeah, I feel zinanifunguanga akili penye kidogo mambo haziendi vizuri. And I also love reading. It's something I'm trying to put it as a hobby. Reading books is something that it's still in a grow up kwangu. And I would like it to be a hobby for me. And I also love hanging out with my friends. Kwanza tukiamua today it's a girls' day out.
Lazima.
Go and have fun. I also love playing small games with my friends. So we decide maybe today we are having Q&A time. So we write questions in a paper. Tunazirusha hivi. Then tuna pick and actually inakuanga you pick randomly and everybody answers in the crowd. Not me mwenye nimepata swali. So like na feeling inakuanga way of getting to know your friends better and getting to understand them. Na pia wao getting to understand who you are. Yeah, those are the things I do right now. And somehow kidogo watching movies. My friends kitambo knew me si mtu wa movies.
But squeezy unatumia kama entertainment all of a sudden.
Naitumia kama entertainment juu inafika point unachoka like you're tired, you don't feel like hizo hobbies zote ujiski. So unaamua tu today let's watch a movie and get to learn something new from them. Usiwatch tu movie kuwatch tu. I feel movie ni kama kitabu ingine. Na kuna kitu tu
ni kama ni vitabu zingine.
Na itakufunza something you didn't know, even if no matter how silly it is. Because I remember what drove me to movies. There's this movie I was watching and they were always planning events. Ayo movie ilinibamba. juu inakufungua naona yenyewe by the way mbona sijai consider
yeah,
kuweka hii in my event this one and this one and this one. Yeah, so those are my hobbies.
Yeah,
I don't think there's kunazo ziko hazikujipa akili sana.
Interesting. So people, kama uja subscribe, by the way, we are in this heated discussion with my friend Sally hapa hivi na discuss about self-care and self-love, and when you tunaingia, you talked about you being with your friends. I want to tell you a little story. It's a story about a movie. You love movies, right?
Yes.
Sijui kama you unaweza ipenda. Ni action, of course, na iko na kumwaga damu kadha. Okay. So it's a movie inaitwa Into the Badlands. I know ni movie ya kitambo kidogo, but I'm rewatching it for simesema you rewatch movies to learn more lessons in your lives.
Yes.
So Queen is one of the characters. He was a baronet. Kuna a quote ama kanesa statement and you'll make to somebody which is very critical to us right now. Okay. The guy said compromising is not a weakness, it's survival, right? So you being with your friends, imagining you're dating, I don't know about that. So hiyo state yenyewe you have to compromise yourself. For example, your daily routine nimeona iko packed, si ndio? So at what point do you compromise, and at what point yenye unajuanga this a point yenye nimefika nikizidi hapa I'm going to be a narcissist, right? Because one thing I understand ni if you become that self love excess, utaenda kukua a narcissist, si ndio? Utakuwa uko ego-centered na vitu mingi sana. So at what point kuna vitu zingine yes na zile ulisha compromise ukasema watu nimekuwa nao sana na nimekuwa nikikuwa too kind for them na sijakuwa nikijiprioritize, uka compromise the whatever the kindness, ukakuja kwenye umefika, si ndio? 7 months down the line, headed forward, unajua aishi anytime soon, si ndio? So kama aishi anytime soon, what is that point yenye you're going to be like your thin line? How will you know the thin line between narcissism and being self-love ama being under the self-care?
Okay. I will still repeat the same thing that I said earlier. One thing I know is that people, like nobody will love you more than the way you love yourself. And treating yourself nice is, I think, the best thing you can do for yourself. Yeah. Because I feel not everybody will treat you the way you expect them.
Yeah, for sure.
Umeambiwa tena expectations at zero.
Lakini mapenzi kia pale mwanzo
inakuanga like unaona saa inafika point yenye you will have to utashukisha vitu zingine ndio reach penye unataka.
For sure.
So like I feel getting to know what to compromise and what not to compromise, it depends on, you have to be aware of yourself. You have to know the things you want. You have to know the things you would like to do. You have to know the things you don't like. Let me give an instance. Maybe it's around roughly 10. I've said I sleep at 10. Yeah. So ni 10:30 actually. Na nimepigiwa simu na best yangu hata venye ataongea utafeel yenyewe hii ni emergency, or maybe there was a situation earlier and ulikuwa shamwambia get to me anytime you want. Yeah. So nilele ikimefika hiyo time and I am really exhausted. Na mimi nishalala. Yeah. So imefika 10:30 and my friend is calling me ameniambia this and this and that. So nile like okay, mimi ujipata nikichukua all calls at night. I don't know, nachukuanga nikiwa nimelala cause nitazisikia but I won't talk. Itaingia tu but I won't even talk. So nile like it's not bad to say no. It's not bad to take yourself first. And saying no, it's not being selfish ama unataka kumsaidia. You have decided unalala 10. So akikupigia hiyo 10:30 utamwambia mimi ni sahi akini mimi nasikia nimechoka, let's talk about it very early in the morning. Unaona, it's hujamwambia utamsaidia. Hujamwambia utamsaidia, you will be there. But tena nina feel utapigiwa na huyo wa kwanza, kesho upigiwe na mwingine, routine yako ianze kuchange, uanze kulala 12, unaona, and utakuwa umeshinda a lot in your day. Kuamka utaamka late, you won't be able to do your routine on time, you won't be able to tackle things well, ulilala, ushazoea kuamka 6, so 6 macho ishachoka kulala, so like uta struggle sana during the day. So I feel you knowing what you want and the things, like being self-aware, you will get to kujua limits zako yenye ziko, and you will be able to maneuver everything.
Wow. Unaweza tupea like some few situations kwenye umekuwa under self-care na ilikusaidia, tuseme relating with people, relating with your friends, relating with the society, ama relationships at large. Like kuna place unajua unaweza kuwa unasema ever since I started kumeditate, manze siku hizi mimi na boyfriend wangu tunaelewana. Unaona, for example, situations kama hizo. Ama ever since nilianza kwenda gym, siku hizi boyfriend wangu ako attracted kwangu, and many other things. Like among those things that you do, unaweza tupea some few instances which zime boost the relationships that you have with people. Na pia of course kunaweza kuwa na the negative, juu kuna watu wapendi vitu tunafanya, si ndio? Kuna watu tu lazima wakuwe.
So let me say what I love doing. I always tell myself, the love you show to others, you can also show yourself that love. So when I started my self-love routine, my self-love journey, I was going through something back then. And at that time, I never used to prioritize myself in any way. I never used to take good care of myself. So I used to have a lot of headaches. Yani naumwa na kichwa, nilikuwa nishazoea. Naumwa na kichwa leo, kesho, hivyo. Sikuanga najiconsider in any way. So it reached a point, and while I was reflecting on myself, I came to realize there are things I miss out about myself. So that is when I started my journey. And nikianza, nilianza tu na very small things. Kujitengeneza vizuri, wake up and dress so well. If you are feeling you're beautiful today, dress well and go to you feel every day. But nile like vaa vizuri, make yourself presentable, inakufanyanga hadi self esteem yako inakuanga kwa pale juu, you're confident about yourself. Alafu like kitambo, I never used to know what I want in relationships, in my friends. I don't know what to expect with my friend. So I sat down and nikakuja na a checklist. Nikakuwa na a checklist. And that checklist, it is really helping me till now. You get to know what you want in a man, you want to want in your friends, and inafanya like you make the right decisions na
boko ni kali huko.
Dust
mingi side. So kama afiki 80% of the requirements,
like nile nilijifunza, unajua saa hiyo time nile nilikuwa napata ni kama like I am not even prioritizing myself ikifika hizi vitu. So nile like nimeconsider kukua, I want maybe my friend to always be there for me, lakini I'm not even there for myself. I am there for my friend. So nilianza kujionyesha the love I'm sharing to everyone, I gave it first to me. So at a time hiyo nilikuwa attachments cause sikuwa around my friends sana. I really focused on myself. Na nilianza saa brainstorm things on what I want to do. So nikaanza kufikiria the way nature works, zinafanyanga like we think outside the box. Njua maybe unafikiria ukiwa kwa nyumba unaona hapana, cha nitembee, unatembea ukiona watu unapata ideas zingine different na inakuwa feeling fit ukirudi kwa nyumba. Nimekuwa taking myself on solo dates, and it's a very nice thing. At first only God knows what happened there. I was very stranded. Sikuwa najua mtu ufanya nini akifika hapo.
Speak to yourself.
So nimekaa tu I have ordered whatever I ordered. So nile niko tu nashangaa sometimes naanzanga wapi. So because I didn't know what I was to do there, nikabuy data za 1 hour. Nikaanza tu kuscroll. Then when nilifika kwa nyumba niko like no, that is not what I wanted.
For real. So nikaona tu sit tulikuwa
nataka kufanya. So I decided next time I'll change.
Yeah.
So next time nile like ukienda solo date, you left your friends in school.
Yeah.
Na ulienda peke yako. Mbona una text na watu uliacha shule? Mungeenda na wao. So
I make sense.
Yeah. So nile like a friend was telling me that ukienda solo date basi uko kwa simu unafanya nini?
Yeah.
Like so nile like if ulikuwa unataka kushinda ukiongea na mimi ukiwa hiyo date ungeniambia tu tuende tuongee tu sasa.
Yeah.
One. So nile like nika consider like taking yourself on solo date. You can go journal. Maybe kuna kitu imekuwa ikikusumbua na hata umekuwa ukiweka hapo ukisikia inakaribia unaweka kitu kingine before ikaribie kabisa. So like it's a time to go brainstorm on things you should do. Get to understand how you're dealing with your finances.
Yeah.
Get to journal kidogo, jua ni nini unafanya. Ile tu uende tu jibambe usikie venye ina feel.
Yeah.
So how it has helped me, it has like inakufunguanga hadi if you're dating or you're going with your friends, you will get to know what you expect in a date.
Yeah.
You will know how to go about it ukiwa kwa date and everything. So I feel self-love inakuanga ukishajionyesha, you will hadi uende date hadi ujue like this guy will take you to this place. Yeah. And you will have this and these things you will get to. Like haitakuwa hard for you to catch up na vitu ukiwa so like tuseme inakuanga ka eye opener. But me feel whatever people do out here, you can always do it for yourself. Yeah. So it's not a must that I always take people on dates, but hata mimi mwenyewe sijajipeleka. So even don't know how it feels. Umeenda day 1 ushaanza kushtuka, umeshtuka hata ujui kunaendanga ujui venye inafaa kukua, but ungekuwa umejipeleka you have a rough idea of how kunaendanga. So mimi na feel okay, I have practiced self-care na ni ideas ni mingi. Unajitreat, unaenda shopping, buy these good things, decorate your house. If una feel uko space yenye iko so plain, do something with the walls, do something with how you've arranged your house. Me don't like nyumbangu ikikaa in one position for a long time.
So leo bed iko hapa,
next time iko inside ingine like napendanga kukua na a new place every time.
Wow.
Plus I was listening to someone and she was saying unakuanga ile point yenye you don't like people who don't smell nice. But you yourself Nile alikuwa anasema mbona usijibaie perfume, mbona usikue use lotions ama whatever. So me talking as a lady, like there are things usafi inapaswa kuwa top notch. Even ndio at least ukitoka huku nje you're very confident. Mtu aweze kuja kukuambia by the artist sijui nini. You're confident. Ulitoka asubuhi, you know this is what you want for the day. So long as uko msafi, I feel kila kitu ina running tu.
For sure.
So nile like inakuguidingi sana. Sana. So like I always have a list. Nakuanga na list mahali. Nikijiambia na kwa nimeandika things I should do, like things I feel that ni solo date hivyo. Nilikuwa nasikiza hii time ya Valentine's watu wakisema like ati sijapata maua, sijapelekwa date. Mimi kwa kichwa yangu vitu zilikuwa zinagonga hadi nilikuwa nashtuka. Niko like Why don't you buy yourself those flowers? You know how it feels.
You're speaking.
Yes, know how it feels. Kushika maua,
Mhm.
know how it feels kukuwa na maua ukiwa umejibaia maua.
Mhm.
Buy yourself a gift.
Yeah.
Sikia vizuri, know how it feels, because I feel ukishajipenda hivyo hadi upate mtu mwenye akuonyeshi hizi vitu
you don't give a damn about it.
Mimi I am treating myself as, of course I want to be treated nice, but na feel kujitreat kwanza ni kitu very key.
Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel again. We are in this heated discussion with my friend Sally, and bado tuna discuss self-care and self-love. I think this is a video that you want to love. This is the last part of the last portion of this video, and all I can request is that you still stick na bado relax to watch to ujibambe and you learn. That's what is most important, learning, sindio? Yes. So one of the things zenye watu wengi waelewangi siku hizi ni the issue with to do with the double standards, sindio? So I think the society in a way inafanyanga the self-care issue ikuwe kama double standard in a way. Ikuwe one-sided, like it's only the ladies. Even the ladies themselves actually wanna judge the guys who do self-care. Na kwa kitu fitu umesikia dema akisema mi siwezi date boy mwenye anapaka ribbon for example. Mi siwezi date boy mwenye sijui anafanya 1 2 3. Siwezi date boy mwenye anakula jipo and such things. Unaona? So do you believe you yourself as a person in a general society kwenye una exist in society yenye tuko, and you yourself in an opinionated way, do you believe self-care is a double standard issue? Yes.
So first of all, I'll start by saying the society wameiweka in a way that kwa when gems do it inaka very absurd, very hata unashangai mambo inafanyika dunia gani. But what I believe, I feel it's supposed to be, we should all do it.
Yeah.
Because it has an impact to you yourself. You will get to kujijua, get to know how to handle some emotions, how to go about vitu zingine.
Yeah.
Juu unapata in as much as like sipendi venye society inakwanga imekati like maboy, there are things they shouldn't do, because I feel guys go through a lot. Yeah. And they don't share it because the society wameiweka hivyo.
Yeah.
But I feel ni fiti sana boy talking about it, ama getting to have ways of coping up na whatever ana feel.
Yeah.
Juu inakuanga fiti, hakuna haja ya ukae na hizo emotions zote na usongi kutoka hapo, cause bado zinashinda zikijirenew every time. Unaenda ukifinyilia hizo mashida itafika siku they will all explode and you will have a long way of tackling everything. So I feel inapaswa kukua both sided. In as much as the ladies are doing it, the gents should actually do it. Because me kwangu nina imagine boy ametafuta pesa. Yeah. Like ametafuta pesa yake dem vizuri. Lakini pia yeye like hadi ukimuuliza hata anaweza taka kusikia venye pesa zake zinaonja. Yeah. So like na feel if you have worked hard for your pesa, ifike hapo penye iko. Yeah. As much as unataka kuspoil dem yako mama bishti wako, make sure you spoil yourself. Yeah. Utakaa tu nyumba haina vitu, you're pleasing someone out there. I don't feel it's
not okay. Like haikai fiti kwa hapo.
Mi nataka watu wako wakifanya hizi vitu. Juu ina feel fiti, inakubuilia confidence, inakufanya uelewe vitu zingine ukiwaipani yenyewe hizi vitu kwani zinawakaje. Yeah. I was asking my friend, nikamuuliza what like it's a guy. Nikamuuliza what are your hobbies? He is a very big engineer. Ako like kazi yangu ni kutengeneza stima. Those are my ati hobbies zake ni kutengeneza stima.
But then deep down hiyo ni career, si ndio?
Sasa kwangu niko uje nipea hobbies. So ni ile like ananiambia kucode. Code ni hobby yangu. So namwambia hapana, hobby nyingine. Ananiambia ai si hizo tu. Kwani kuna kitu kingine mtu anapaswa kufanya? So niko like nikamwambia hapana. Uruta. Kwani una code for fun? Hebu kwanza toa hizo maneno za kucode na kuweka mawires mingi kwa nyumba, hebu kwanza zitoe. Hebu niambie what else can you do for fun? Kama ujisikii kucode, si kila time utajisikia kucode. Hiyo siku jisikii kucode utafanya nini? Ako like si tunaunda tu vitu kwa
yeah, damn.
So like, okay, to me, me nilimwambia I'm still giving you as an assignment. And I hope when you're watching this one, you will watch. I am still coming for your hobbies.
Yeah.
Because I still want to, like, kuwa na, like, hobby. Like, me na feel kuwa na hobby, doing something you love. Usijilimit kwa vitu zingine. Hii maisha ni fupi.
Unajua vitu zingine tumejilimit kwa wenye tulizaliwa. Mimi nimegrow kwa ile familia yenye mama yangu anatoa tu sahani mpya tena kuna mgeni. You only eat good food when makuzo wa Nairobi wamekuja. Long are the days.
Let me address that. Because I am not happy. I remember tukiwa hii, I had started my journey. Nilianza my journey
last year.
November, October hapo.
Okay.
Hapo hivyo. So nile like ikafika December. So mi December date 1 nilishaanza kuambia mama na nikuulize Christmas kunaendaje? Ako si unajua tu kawaida kuamka siku inaisha, watu wa maisha inasonga. Like, mom niko na idea. Ako like, what idea do you have? So nile mimi nilimwacha hivyo, nikaenda, nikarudi jioni. Akasema we just brainstorm about something. Niambie una idea. Mbona unaniambia una idea? So nile like I told her, nikamwambia mom, unaona wageni wakikuja huku, mom imagine unatuamshanga saa ngapi tupike? Unatuamsha 4. Mama unatuamsha 4 tupike. Watu wakuje, inakuanga fiti kutreat wageni, inakuanga fiti. Nikamwambia lakini mom, hebu imagine tumepika na tumejipikia. Tumetoa hizo sahani zenye ziko kwa kabati huko ndani kabisa. Vijiko mpya, hadi nili specify vijiko mpya. Na vikombe mpya na tujitreat vizuri. Utasikia aje?
Mko wageni sasa nyinyi.
So mama aliniangalia tu. Hiyo story ikaishia hapo. Before Christmas ya asubuhi, that eve, ako like I think a week before, nikamwambia sasa mom, unataka kutupike nini? So nile like I'm really pushing my idea because I know what the impact iko nayo. So mom ndo akatulia. Mimi nikashinda nikipressure my brothers. Nyinyi mnataka tukule nini Christmas? Mnataka tu hii Christmas tena ishe kama hizo zingine? Wako like hata unajua tushazoea. So nile niko like hata washikanishi chenye nataka kufanya. So nilienda nikamwambia mom nataka this and this and this and this. Hiyo siku mimi nishakwambia wengine watakuja kusema chenye wanataka na nikaenda. So hiyo Christmas Eve nikasikia akiongea na baba yangu. Akamwambia kuna vitu fulani nahitaji za soko. So mimi nilimwangalia niko okay,
it's working.
It's working. So akampea list. Bongo kwanza alimpea ile macho. Na kanyamaza. The next day sasa like haikuwa sasa hiyo evening ilikuwa 23rd ndio tuingie 24th. So 24th ilikuwanga 24th ilikuwa na Saturday, Christmas kakuwa na Sunday. So nile like hiyo 24th tukachangamka. Mama kanunua vitu. So vitu zikajaa kwa nyumba nikajua bas my idea is working.
Just coming on.
So on your Sunday, mama hata kutuamsha mapema sana. Tuliamka I think around 6. Tulipika lemit. Lakini ilikuwa feeling fiti like mnajipikia mkule. Ilikuwa feeling fiti sana. Si hata tulikuwa tunataka wageni. Si tunapenda wageni sana kwetu. But sasa ni ile like nilikuwa nina feel it has been so long since I have a conversation with my family members, plus we don't have this conversation. So nile niko like mi nataka kusikia baba yangu leo akitupea joke, mimi hiyo nataka kusikia. So nile like mama we cooked something, tukatoa zile sahani. Kwanza mimi ndio nilitoa hizo sahani hizo hapo, niliharakisha nikatoa sahani, tukaweka food kwa hot pots and everything. So ilikuwa buffet, serve yourself. That feeling was nice.
Unakuja ni kama uko unajua kumepikwa.
Hadi mnaoga yani. Si venye ati ulikuwa unapika chapo ulitoka tu from nowhere ukachukua sahani ukaanza kusema mimi nilispecify kila mtu akuje akiwa ameng'ara.
Mbaya sana.
Sote tukakuja tukiwa tumeng'ara. Nashtuana mapicha hapa na pale. Then now we ate and I saw my dad laughing. That was a very good feeling. Actually, it was a very good feeling because I felt nimeleta kitu mpya in the family and ilikuwa feeling fiti. So I was telling my mom after that, nikamuuliza mama umesikiaje leo? Mama hiyo feeling ilikuwa fiti sana. Kwambia nice. We should practice that almost every day. See specific days ndio tuna practice hizi vitu. And I feel inapaswa kuwa in everyone. Not ati juni Christmas leo pekee ndio mnasherehekea peke yake. Adi Valentine's, it's not the only day you treat your friends ama your girlfriends, boyfriends. You can treat them any day. Any day you feel like. Si lazima ikuwe ati hiyo Valentine's pekee leo ndio umekumbuka kuna bana maua. Ndio umeendea maua very fast. Me I feel inapaswa kuwa kitu ushazoea na kitu endelea kukaa nayo. So haitakuwa an issue. But that is one thing I loved about my Christmas, by the way.
Wow.
Ilikuwa feeling fiti.
That was amazing. Na nimependa that line yenye umesema utreat mtu sana. Ndio tukifika Valentine tusikosane juu ya mama kwa so by the Rosu kwa so. So funny, but then naona watu wakiwa na issues over the same. Yet I was sharing with my friend ni beshte yangu ndani sana. And then I asked him mbona watu wanakuwa na issues, and then alikuwa ananiambia ati most of the time kitu yenye mtu analilianga kulia inakaa shouting. Tuseme kitu yenye mtu anaitisha ni kitu yenye hizi afford kujibaia. Ukishazoea kujibaia hiyo stuff then itakuuma, unaona? Ama ukishazoea ati mimi kama ni date nimepelekwanga dates, kama ni maua nimeiletewa maua, kama ni kutreatiwa nimetreatiwa, then hii stuff is a big deal, sindio? And that's one thing I love when you make like tusingoje Valentine's, sindio? What was Valentine's?
Like kama ni mama yako leo pesa zimeingia, treat your mom. Treat your mom so well. Like it's quite ni juu Mother's Day. Mother's Day kwa kalenda. Hii pesa tunasevia hii siku. No, inapaswa kuwa whichever day you will feel like you appreciating your mother for something. Because we all appreciate our mothers. Wherever they are. May God bless them.
And our fathers.
Yes, and
don't leave those fathers alone.
We shouldn't leave them.
You should never.
Otherwise, we won't be here.
Manze, it's because of them that they are, and it's very important that way.
Like na feel to see mimi najua hii maisha ni fupi sana. Na usipojibamba sahi. I was reading something. Nilikuwa naona kuna place kwa Bible imeongea kuhusu advice for young people. I think in Ecclesiastes somewhere noko.
I'll go read the Bible very well and then I'll give you a feedback.
Inakuanga inasema like enjoy it while you are young, because it will reach a time you will remember your time yenye ulipoteza huko nyuma and you can't wezi rudisha your time.
In Ecclesiastes.
Please keep it. So like nilikuwa na imagine God is really alikana emphasize sana hiyo point ya when you're young. Do something. Make sure you're enjoying what you're doing. Alafu kuna line hapo chini nasema don't put yourself in pain. Don't let kuena stress mingi. Ukipata issue, talk to him, leave it to him, na hiyo story uachie hapo. Answers atazileta utadhani ni answers.
Yeah.
Utashtukia bedhe shida ilikuwa solved. Ukirudisha akili nyuma ndio unaona yenyewe bedhe nilifanya hivi bila kujua.
For sure.
Like plus I would advise people to pray for yourself. Pray a lot for yourself. Put what you want, your dreams unto God, and he hawezi kuacha hivyo.
Yeah. One thing I love about you ni ukiangalia maneno ya God ni kama ni brother yako. I do love that one. Napenda hiyo line sana yenye unasema ati talk to him, wake up in the morning, I speak to my God. Namuuliza schedule ni gani.
Zivi
just been a journey.
Aki imekuwa jani, wacha nikwambie. Mimi nikianza at first I used to hate CRE kutoka primary hadi high school. Aki my teachers nilikuwa kiona shida hapo. Na si ati sipendi Bible ama sipendi kusoma ama nini. Sikuwa naelewa mbona tunasoma vitu zingine. Sikuwa naelewa. But I don't know why I used to hate CRE that much. But mimi nilikuwa naenda kanisa. Mimi huenda kanisa. And I always make sure I am listening to whatever is happening.
Yeah.
But sasa ilifikanga point niko si ushifika ile point yenye bangi Bible.
Yeah.
Unaendanga tu church. Uko tu na maisha inasonga. So nile like nilijipata nilikuwa kwa hiyo situation nikiwa na uko high school. I wouldn't say the year na uko high school.
Yeah.
So niko tu nashangaa sasa Mungu wangu. Like unapatanga zile instances zenye you are nini inaitwaje? You are like ndio unatafuta Mungu kabisa ndio si utakuwa like kumbe kunakuwa na kuomba cha niombe Mungu anisaidie hapa.
Hiyo shaitwa kubota umetulia chini.
Aki. But sasa nile nikafikanga point niko like people hadi ukisikiza coaches this psychologist what you kuambia like make sure you are having a relationship with God.
Yeah.
So that is when niko like let's try again. Mungu hajakuacha but anataka umwambie your issues.
Yeah.
He's seeing you and he's knowing what you're going through. But anataka speak it out. Yeah. So like ni feeling fiti sana kuongea na yeye na accepting who you are. When you accept who you are is something very important in self-love. Tushafika swali ya advice advice what?
So we are coming to the end of this video. And one of the very 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 key things yenye nataka kutuambia ni as a parting shot, as an advice, I do write posts za wake up call to the Gen Zs. So I need it to be like a wake up call to them concerning self-love, self-care, sindio? Yule boy mwenye ajejua kuna balanced diet, sindio? Yule mse mwenye akangangi githeri, speaking on behalf of many, of course, tunajielewa, it is very easy, but then, ulisema, especially ulisema, ukiingia kwa nyumba, the first thing unafanya ni, unajipigia ni kama kuna mgeni, ni kama there's another Salome coming, sindio? So, I want you to speak to them without fear. Like uambie that advice ungetaka wa change when it comes to matters of self-care, because sahi tuko na many issues, especially mental wellness issues and wellness, and it will be a great thing if a person ukianza na self-care, I think it will solve everything, especially when it comes to issues suicide. Squeeze kuna suicide mingi sana na most of the people need you, some of them wanna believe sipendi Udema alikuwa alifanya hivi akaenda. So inamaanisha she was my life, now I'm lifeless, then anajiwa, sindio? Wengine ni issues za lose hope, sindio? Those are things I believe kama unaweza kuwa unafanya self care, you can avoid those things, especially the point in you'll niambia that you love yourself so much that like hakuna mtu anaweza kupenda to that level. If you do that, then trust me, after me just then kama inaweza kuwa that fast, sindio? Okay, sijuma unacheka, but then like I want you to speak to them as we wind up, and it's like an advice to them. Yeah.
I will say a lot of things, about like, niko na vitu mingi sana naweza sema about self-love, and one thing I should start by saying is accept who you are.
Accept who you are.
Accept everything that is happening in your life right now, because the more una accept a certain situation. I was talking to my friend jana na alikuwa ananiambia we should always allow our emotion, like allow yourself to face every emotion. If you're going through healing, accept umefika kwa hii stage, accept this is what you're healing from. You've accepted your problem. You have forgiven yourself for that part, because I feel kukiwa na issue niko na beef na wewe maybe I took part in us being friends, so I feel I also have nilikuwa na role to play in our friendship. So like you will have to forgive yourself first before you forgive the other person. So like kubali ulikuwa kwa in this situation, kubali this is who I am right now, because I feel kuna watu usema mimi nitajikubali after nime lose weight, nitajikubali after nimenunua gari, nitajikubali after unaona. So like if una feel you want a flat tummy, na you have not accepted yourself, it's either you embrace it or you change it. So if kama nina feel flat tummy ndio inanipea shida, enda workout iishe, and you'll be okay. Ama accept it, accept yuko na hivi ndivyo niko, na ni kama sipatoka hapa. So like like jikubali kabisa. Then after that hizo vitu zingine zitaanza tu kuflow pole pole. After accepting who you are, forgive yourself for the things that you thought you couldn't forgive yourself in the past, because utapata you had an issue and you expect people to forgive you, but you're not even forgiving yourself. Because me, I feel what you do to others, you should do it to yourself. Alafu the effort you also put in something, make sure you're getting the same results in return. Unaweza kuwa unasema mimi yenyewe nataka B, but wewe nalalala au somi, like you're not even putting effort na bado unataka kupita. So like make sure efforts zenye like you're putting in zinafika ile nini level yenye unataka kukua. Alafu about when it comes to maybe things that happened in the past, kuna kuanga na healing your inner child. You have done one of those videos guys have seen some. So nile like make sure you heal your inner child, get to know where some things zinatoka. Uko na tempa kubwa sana, you don't even know ilianzanga wapi. Rudi huko nyuma, reflect on where they came from. Hivyo okay, heal your child.
Trauma issues.
Heal your child. Alafu I'll say not everybody is up for professional so like I will advise, if you're going through something and you can't tell your friend, you can talk to someone out there. You can talk to a mindset coach. You can talk to a counselor and everything. Na atakuguide on some things you should do and some things you will be able to kukua nazo ndio ufike penye unataka. Then ikifika ni part ya there are things that happened in the past, you're not but I will say reparent yourself. Reparent yourself. Reparenting is telling yourself things when these are negative things when uliambiwa. Kutoka ukue mdogo umekuwa ukiambiwa wewe si mrembo. I love using that phrase sijui bwana. Umetoka kuambiwa wewe uko mrembo, you're not, you can't get someone. Sijui mbona watu wanakuinvolvingi kwa vitu zao. What are you telling yourself every day? Tell yourself hizo affirmations, like
deposit yourself.
Hata kama utazieka kukuta kwa wall yako, keep reminding yourself those things. Say it out loud. I am strong, I am brave.
Beautiful.
I can do this. I can always do this. Ukikuwa in a challenge or in a situation, tell yourself you can get out of this situation.
Yeah.
Because we all have issues. We all have different issues.
For sure.
Na I feel okay, mi unajua kuna watu mi wananiambianga na kuanga na imani nyingine yenye sijui nitokanga wapi. So nile like no matter how bad like na feel hiyo issue sijui tutatoka aje. But nakwanga na ile imani ya issue is best stress. We are going to tunatoka hapa by the way. So like I keep telling hiyo ndio parenting, kujiambia vitu zenye ukungu naambiwa kitambo, kujikumbusha vitu zingine. I am working hard to get to a certain place, so we are doing this and this and this and that. I think niko na vitu mingi yake naweza sema, but for now let me share those are the things.
Wow, it has been amazing having you around, manze. Imekuwa true sana, na I've learned a lot. Trust me, I've learned a lot sana. And seize mine, if you come back again into the show, I'll be glad to have you again. Maybe we dig deeper into this and we talk about another topic. There's no big deal. Yeah, it's always a great pleasure kusikiza dem wenye kuna wisdom. It's always a great pleasure. For men, I know most of the men wanakuwa na wisdom. We don't question them most of the time. But then when it comes to the lady, especially ukiongea from a very logical point of it, inakuwa ina make sense sana. Yeah, so it has been amazing. Na manze, thanks for kutokea. And my viewers, I hope you enjoyed the show. Subscribe. We're signing out. I'm Pook21 and my guest was Sally. Now, it has been amazing. Like, share, subscribe, and above all, do comment in the comment section. Same opinion, kwenye metudanganya na kwenye metuambia ukweli, niambia hapo chini kwa comment section. I'll see you in the next video.